Hello, my name is Regina Arthur. In course Busy 343, presenting the final presentation for Case 2 in the role of HR Manager. Next slide. For this presentation, we will be reviewing Case 2, full consideration of seniority and ability in the HR Manager role, as well as the contract provisions with Large 821 of International Association of Machinists and Aerospace Workers. In addition to historical background of similar role submissions, seniority, applicant comparisons of the two applicants, why younger met the role, and my determination as the HR manager. Next slide. Company is the Picasso Company of the Paint Gum Factory. A new day shift leader role opened with qualifications are created by factory manager to be a knowledgeable employee to whom others could turn for help and who would troubleshoot and offer suggestions or do whatever else was necessary to make the operation run more smoothly and efficiently, as well as being a self-starter who did not need to be told what to do. There were two applicants interviewed by factory manager Sharon Murphy and supervisor Rick Hatch. Machinist first class Robert Elder and machinist second class Mary Younger. As stated in the article, seniority versus ability in promotion decisions. For managerial positions, a few companies use internal consultants who know intimately the managerial ranks in the company. This example was followed appropriately when the factory manager consulted with supervisor Hatch for the interview. Machinist Younger was given the position, and Machinist Elder filed grievance of violation of the collective bargaining agreement. Next slide. A brief context for the contract provision with the IAM are as follows. Section 20.1 refers to job openings or vacancies that have to be posted appropriately, excluding leader classifications to afford employees a chance to qualify on the basis of seniority and ability to perform the available work, while Section 20.4 refers to fill-in vacancies by giving full consideration to seniority and qualification of employees. Next slide. The basis for using historical background is appropriated from Abrahams and Medoff's article, and as such, a review of previous second and third shift leader positions was found to be awarded to senior applicants a majority of the time. When those leader roles were not awarded to senior applicants, no grievances were filed, and there is no record of a second-class machinist promoted to leader. Next slide. The Picasso Company utilizes seniority as many large hierarchical manpower systems in industry, education, and government are controlled partially or completely by a central managing authority through the application of established policies for appointment, promotion, and retirement of personnel. Next slide. In the comparison of the applicants, Elder was hired March 10, 1987, has 5 years experience in the second and third shift lead roles, and has excellent attendance with no disciplinary actions. However, Supervisor Hatch assessed Elder and had concerns about his flexibility and communication from previous roles as shift lead. Next slide. The other applicant, Mary Elder, was hired July 6, 1991, qualified for machinist first class, but due to no vacancies was not placed in the role, has no attendance or disciplinary concerns that were stated. Supervisor Hatch assessed her to have better interpersonal skills and greater initiative, and Factory Manager Murphy assessed her to have a better edge in interpersonal communication, initiative, attitude skills in comparison to Elder for the role. Next slide. To avoid a situation from the example in the article by Weddle, where the personnel structure was based solely on seniority, the plant will abide by the provisions where seniority and employee qualifications are considered. Despite Younger having 4 years less in employment than Elder, Younger was better suited for the posted application due to her skills, which met the qualifications of the posted role better, her skills which are above her present role, and an agreement of role congruence based on her interview and job description between the factory manager and the supervisor. Next slide. My determination can be summed up in three major points: that the decision was not a violation of the contract. 1. No previous grievances filed when a less senior person was selected for a leader position. Assumes the precedence of agreement that the positions filled was done without a contract violation. 2. Full consideration of seniority was made by factory manager Sharon Murphy, as well as qualifications of the employees for the role. 3. Provision 20.4 for full consideration of seniority is for filling vacated positions, not for job openings of a new role, which in this case was first shift leader, although Manager Murphy still gave full consideration of seniority. Next slide. In an article in the Sloan Management Review, Arnotowski states that the merit component in the traditional seniority system is much smaller than seniority as a determinant, which is true in this factory. As previously stated, the plant also adheres with contract provision 20.4 that merit is not excluded as a determinant factor and concludes that the selection of Mary Younger was not a violation. For actions to follow, I would ensure clarification of job postings for qualifications and review it with IAM representatives. I will provide training to improve skills such as the ones Elder was missing, and I will encourage open door policy for current and future job roles. Thank you.